Hey guys, so welcome to my channel, Storytime with the Queen. I am so glad that you've come back for another one of my story times. Before we start, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, the like button, and the notification bell so that you'll know whenever I am, posting a new video. Also, I got me some new press-on nails, y'all. I'm a sucker for press-on nails, so in this video, I may be all up in like, hey, just... I may just be all up in it, but no, seriously. So this story here is an oldie but a goodie. So when I was pregnant with my son, who is now 17 years old, I had two major cravings that I just could not live without the entire pregnancy. One was milk. I was drinking a quart of milk literally every day. So much so that my nurse, when I went in to get, my regular checkup during the pregnancy, and I was telling them about the milk, they were like, it's not gonna help you produce any milk any sooner or anything. And I'm like, that's not why I'm drinking it. I'm drinking it because I'm craving it. I don't want water. I don't want Gatorade. I want cold milk. So I would go to the store and buy like gallons at a time because I'm drinking a quart a day. So literally I would go through a lot. So they'd be looking at me like, who are you feeding? And the second one, the second thing that I craved was dirt. And I used to call my doctor's office in tears because I couldn't find clean dirt anywhere. And they would be like laughing at me like, girl, there's no such thing as clean dirt. And I'm like, there has to be some dirt somewhere where someone has not walked on it and there are no bugs in it. And that's all I need. So of course I never got to, get a fix for that craving. So I had something, I would drink the milk, but I could never find clean dirt. So I used to literally sit up and watch videos or watch television and watch people on the beach, and I would be looking at the sand and I would be drooling. I would be sitting there like, oh man, if only they weren't walking on that dirt, I could eat that dirt, So anyway, after I had my son, he was probably like 2.5, 3 months old, and my mom's neighbor came over to see him. And me and her got to talking. I don't know how we got on the topic, but I told her that I had been craving dirt, but because I couldn't find any clean dirt anywhere, I couldn't satisfy it. So she goes, oh, you just need to eat cornstarch. And I was like, cornstarch? She was like, yeah, cornstarch, where you get in the baking aisle. And so I honestly, y'all, I don't even think I had ever really heard of cornstarch. I mean, I knew like flour, but cornstarch it wasn't something that was on my radar. So anyway, I got some cornstarch, got home, I took my first spoonful. It hit the spot. It was the clean dirt I had been looking for about 10 months, and I literally could never find it. It was cornstarch, and it was like 68 cents a box. So I'm going through cornstarch like it's nothing. I'm eating boxes every other day going through it. So this one particular day, I was driving my mom around to run some of her errands. She went into the store. I'm sitting in the car, and I had a box of cornstarch. But of course, I didn't want anyone to know that I was eating cornstarch sitting in the car. So I'm on the driver's side, and I have the cornstarch box, and I have it down by my left leg. And so I bent over to eat my cornstarch. A few times after doing that, I come back up, and there's a police officer standing in front of my car, and he's looking like, now I gotta arrest you. And I'm looking at him like, what did I do? And so I fix my mirror, and I look and I see I had white powder on the tip of my nose. It looked like I had been sniffing that stuff because I had went down and put it in my mouth, but you only saw me go down and come up with the powder. So then I'm like, oh, no. So I hold up my box and I'm like, it's cornstarch, it's cornstarch. And he goes, okay. He was looking like, because he looked like he just really did not have time that day. He was like, I ain't got time to be arresting anybody that is dumb enough to be sitting in their car in broad daylight in front of the store doing that stuff. That's how he was looking at me. So he looked like he was as relieved as I was. And so at that point, I realized I got to keep my cornstarch habit at the house. So I stopped, taking my box with me. I would try to get my fix before I would leave and then, hurry up and get back home. It's 17 years later. I still eat cornstarch, but not as much as I used to. One box used to last me maybe 2 days. Now a box will last me about 2 weeks, which is good. I know they say that if you crave cornstarch, your iron is probably low, and that is true. And so I do suffer from low iron, and so I'll take like my vitamins and I'll be okay for like a stretch of time. I actually got off of it for probably about a year or two, and then it just comes back. And right now I'm in a season of it being back in my life, but I keep it in the freezer and I just go over and get a couple spoonfuls every now and again. So that's my crazy story. Definitely want to keep the white powder off your nose. If you have any cravings that you've had that were really weird, I've seen people on television who like ate cotton balls or cushions out of the couch, like weird things like that. So my thing is cornstarch. I no longer crave milk. I only like milk when I gotta dip it in some graham crackers or something. But go ahead, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button and notification bell, and I hope you'll come back. Also drop a comment. Like I said, if you have something weird that you've been craving or weird things that you eat, let me know. Let's talk about it in the comments. I enjoy talking to you guys. So thanks for coming out. I will see you next time on Storytime with the Queen, with new press-ons too. Like I switch them out like, people switch wigs. So I'll see you guys next time.